Excuse me. Wow, that I tried. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? We are back for some more Carolina Panthers franchise. It's week 1, and it is our regular season debut. We're going to be playing against the Atlanta Falcons in a division rivalry game. But before we get to that, we have some contracts that we need to extend, and we need to re-sign some players for. There's a few players that we're going to be more than willing to let go, and some players that we need to hold on to. Quentin Nelson. This guy is an absolute beast of an offensive lineman, and he is going to be here for the long term. A 5-year contract at $66.5 million, and he doesn't want that. Everything aside from the salary is great, so he wants more money. Bonus and duration, that's fine. He just wants more money up front, or he wants more money long term. That is absolutely fine. Eddie Allen and David Bass. I'm absolutely all right with keeping David Bass. I want to sign him to a 7-year deal. Let's do a 7-year deal, and David Bass will have a backup running back for the long term, and he's going to stay. Eddie Allen, same thing. He's 23. Go 7 years. Whoa! At $55 million? Is it because he has hidden development? A $6 million... They say Wow. Good lord. I'm not going to pay you that much up front. I mean, I'll pay you like $1 million signing bonus over 7 years. And I mean, 20 mil. I mean, that sounds about much better. Like the length of the contract, but that's about it. He wants probably less time and a bigger bonus. We'll hope that we can re-sign him. Can't do anything with Kuechly. Luke Kuechly, we're going to re-sign for at least a couple more years. Dante Jackson for the next 5 at least. Paratus probably for another year. Kawan for another year. DJ Moore for another 6. James for another 7. Pilardi probably for another year. Boston for another year. 2 years sounds good. I think 2 years for Paratus sounds about right. Ian Thomas, definitely for 5. He's a long-term guy. Shaquem Griffin for 4. Jermaine Carter for, I guess, 4. And Elijah Holyfield for 7. So hopefully we can get some players to negotiate. We're not going to negotiate the lower guys until end of the year, other than David Bass and the few players that I know that I want to hold on to. Let's go ahead and head into training. Simulate that because we've already done it. We already did it in years 1 and 2, which is when we completed all the training and stuff. So just allows us to simulate it. We don't have to ever worry about it. And getting all that nice XP. Anybody upgrade? Yes, they can. Oh, we get a lot of upgrades. Holy crap. Eddie Allen. You are scheme fit. We get to upgrade you to a 57. Beautiful. Elijah Marshall. Gonna boost you up in your zone abilities. Gotta keep you coming up. Matt Billingsley. Another one of our rookies gonna keep boosting that speed rusher. Hopefully we see that develop more and more. Patrick Barrett, also a rookie. Gonna upgrade that speed rusher. Shaq Young is on that list. Oh man, I'm so excited to see him play in the regular season. Oh boy. Oh, I'm excited. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be awesome. Vertical threat for Jeremy Sprinkle. He is getting better and better every year. I'm very excited to see him progress even more. Shaq Young. Look at this guy. He's a beast. 77 overall as a rookie. He's a rookie, ladies and gentlemen. And he has hidden development. This guy could be a superstar. And then Curtis Samuel, of course. He's one of our top wide receivers. This guy is one of the fastest in the game. I mean, just look at him. 97 speed. He's getting better in his release and deep receiving, but other than that. And without further ado, we're going to hop right on into this game. It is a home debut going up against the Atlanta Falcons, who are led by Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. which means that we are going to change the uniforms, because why not? Color Rush. It's a Thursday night primetime game, so why not run the Color Rush? Blue and red. By the way, before we get into the intro, NBA 2K is coming probably either later today or tomorrow. I'm going to go to GameStop and pick it up. I picked up a game that I wanted to try, and I kind of did some reviews after I bought it. I still have the receipt and everything, so I'm going to take it back, and we're going to return it. So, just because I'm going to swap it out, and I'm going to get that other 2K. So, here's your intro. EA Sports brings you Madden NFL 20. Atlanta Falcons are visiting the Carolina Panthers. Carolina coming to defend their home turf after a second Super Bowl win in back-to-back years, led by MVP in 2 times, Cam Newton. Cam Newton led this team to a victory, led him to an MVP caliber season 2 years in a row, going on his 3rd. Let's see if Cam Newton can lead this Carolina Panthers team to another victory. Let's see if they can get this game on the road, just take the bull by the horns and just try and get this undefeated season. That would be awesome if we could get that. And if we can't, oh well, we did our best. And our goal is the undefeated season right now. And a plan for the future. There's your starting quarterback, QB number 1, Cam Newton. He is Super Cam, and he is going to fly out of that tunnel. There's Matt Ryan. Look at Matt Ryan and whoever that is. I think that's Julio Jones. I can't tell. I saw there's a 1, but I can't tell what the other number is. That is number 11. Julio Jones is the biggest threat that we have to worry about today. 95 catching traffic, 91 speed, 94 catching. He's a 94 overall. I think he's starting to regress. We're hoping that by the end of the season we have some money for the offseason. That's Marcus Green. He has 93 speed. This guy is a dangerous kick returner. And let's get this game underway. Let's get the NFL regular season underway with Mike Pilardi's left foot. Sends it down to the 1-yard line where Marcus Green's going to bring it out. He's going to bring it. He's going to break some tackles and get brought down just after the 20 at the 24-yard line. Out is going to come QB1 for the Falcons, Matt Ryan. He was an MVP in 1 year that they went to the Super Bowl. He is an 80 overall quarterback. He has regressed a lot in his age, but he is still able to play at an exceptional level. So we get to look at this Panthers defense that changed a lot in the offseason and in the preseason. Get a look at the rookie Shaq Young. Here's a deep pass, and this one's going to go number 12, incomplete. On the pass, I believe Mohamed Sanu was the target on that one. Here's a look at the Falcons' offensive line and starting lineup. Jake Matthews, Mike Upati, Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Adam Shaheen coming over from the Bears. And then Ito Smith and Marcus Green, I believe, in the backfield. Ryan with a quick pass this time. The first reception to Julio Jones. It brings up a 3rd and 1. Matt Ryan coming out under center. 3 tight ends to the right side, and he's got Ito Smith in the backfield. And they will hand it off to Ito Smith. Ito Smith trying to break a tackle. There's a flag on the play, though. And that will be a holding call on the offense. We're going to go ahead and accept the 3rd and 11, and we're going to move him back 10 yards. We want to try and push him as far back towards the end, towards their end zone as possible. Matt Ryan in the gun, 5-step drop. He's going to dump this one outside, and I think it's incomplete or no, he caught that. Only a gain of a couple. Matt Bosher is still the punter, and he's going to be punting away to our rookie punt returner, kick returner, Elijah Marshall. He's one of our defensive backs and our backup safety. He tries to juke out number 23, and no luck on that one. Ladies and gentlemen, your previous year's MVP quarterback, Cam Newton. This guy is an absolute machine. Air, ground, he does it all. He's the one to watch all season. And we'll see if we can bring him a 3rd. It would be a 3-peat if we brought him back-to-back-to-back MVPs and back-to-back-to-back Super Bowls. Here's the first carry for Jordan Scarlett, and they are off to the races with a huge 15-yard gain, just shy of about 14 yards for Jordan Scarlett, the NFL's best running back a year ago. This guy has blown up into one of the best backs in the league and one of the most unstoppable players on offense. The biggest reason our offense is successful is because of that man in the backfield. And it's a read option for Cam Newton, who makes a juke. Cam Newton off to the races. Makes another man miss. Cam Newton with a stiff arm down the sideline, and he fumbles out of bounds at the 25. Cam Newton on a first carry of 40 yards on a read option play. This offense is so dangerous. He juked out multiple defenders. He sticks his arm right into that defender and gets hit hard as the ball's stripped out of bounds. Cam Newton does have a little bit of a fumble problem, but as long as we keep him towards the sideline and he fumbles out of bounds, we never have to worry about it. That was a big play by a big man. Here is Cam Newton. He stands, I believe, 6'5". David Bass is the back in the backfield now. He is our rookie. He's going to be dropping back. Cam Newton's going to sling this one outside. Incomplete. That time intended for Curtis Samuel. And here is a look at the Carolina Panthers offense. The brand new acquisition, Quentin Nelson, moving James Daniels to right guard. And here's a look at the backs and receivers, Scarlett, Samuel, Moore, and Sprinkle with the injuries that we have sustained in the preseason. Here is Elijah Holyfield. He gets a block. He's in the outside. He tries to make Keanu Neal miss, but Keanu Neal is someone that you can't make miss too much. Some great blocking, and Keanu Neal brings him down at the 9. Scarlett is in the backfield now. I'm going to be looking for a draw play here. And he runs the delay, and Scarlett trying to plow his way forward down to the 3-yard line. After his second carry, he's got 21 yards on the day already. Cam Newton comes out under center. They have two tight ends for that right side. It's a toss, and this one's going to David Bass, who breaks one tackle and brought down, I believe, by Henry Anderson. That's going to make it a 3rd and goal on the 5-yard line. Jordan Scarlett is the back in the backfield now. He's going to shift it to the left side. They get the handoff. They get the block, and Scarlett plowing his way forward, and he's not able to. And Deion Jones is going to go down with an injury. I didn't know what happened on the play. Isaiah Oliver brings him down. And, of course, the Carolina Panthers are going to come out, and they're going to try and make something happen. Cade Stout, it's your time to shine as a rookie, and he is unable to do that. Brought down at the 3-yard line. A turnover on downs, and no points. And that is number 47 bringing him down. Grady Jarrett was there as well. They tried to run the fake, and unfazed, Falcons will come out on offense. They're going to be looking to drive this ball down the field as they start at the 3-yard line. The only reason that we went for it is because we were down so close. No need to go for 3 if we're down that close to the end zone. A dump off, this is to Julio Jones, who's brought down by Dante Jackson. And Julio Jones' first reception, or his second reception, loses a few on that play. Here's a 2nd and 11 at the 2-yard line for Matt Ryan. And they hand off, no play action. He's got all day to throw, and he dumps this one. It's intercepted by Dante Jackson, who waltzes right into the end zone for a touchdown. And a pick 6 for Dante Jackson to start the year. Dante Jackson led the NFL with 15 interceptions last year. He had 6 in one game. He's an NFL legend through and through, and he plays so out of his he is just in a different level than anyone else. He just intercepts it and takes it back, no question, no answers. For that Falcon offense, as the Panthers start out defensively on top. And Graham Gano's extra point is going to go up and through, and that makes it a 7-0 lead. Panthers are in control now. Falcons will get an opportunity to drive it down the field. And Mike Pilardi's kick is going to send it deep. And Marcus Green back to return here on the right side of the field. He's going to bring it back. He's got some moves, and he brings it out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Coming out on offense, Matt Ryan under center. And it's going to be a handoff. Ito Smith right up the middle, trying to follow his blockers. He's plowing his way forward through blockers, and he's going to break his way down to the 31-yard line. And a carry of 8 yards on his first tote of the rock. Ryan under center, another handoff. Ito Smith this time is wrapped up. That is number 54, Reuben Foster. Here's a look at the Panthers' defense. We got Vernon Butler, Shaq Young, and Kawan Short on that D-line. Matt Billingsley, Luke Kuechly, Reuben Foster, and Shaquem Griffin are your linebackers. Dante Jackson, Derek Logan, Trey Boston, and Byron Murphy Jr. I believe that Brian Burns got hurt. Yes, he is out for 4 weeks. So is Ian Thomas. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing Brian Burns, our star-studded linebacker, until later. So our rookie Matt Billingsley is going to get some opportunities. And Ito Smith right up the middle. He breaks loose. He's at the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown Falcons as Ito Smith breaks away for 69 yards. And a big hole in the middle of that defensive line. Matt Billingsley is our edge, and usually Brian Burns has that edge contained. Usually he's able to break down that line, get right down there, and get the tackles for a loss. The loss of him is going to cause some problems. So the Falcons go up and tie the game right back up. And I believe that's Jake Elliott, the extra point. 3 plays, 77 yards. Ito Smith was all over that drive. It only took 1 play to break away, and that's exactly what he did. Here's Elijah Marshall to return the first kickoff of his career. He brings it out just past the 25, call it the 27.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
We're going to be handing off to Jordan Scarlett this time. Bryce Love, still hurt. A handoff, and that is the linebacker, number 59, Devondre Campbell. Here's a look at the Falcons' defense. Their D-line, Vic Beasley Jr., one of the highlights there. Devondre Campbell, Deion Jones, and Foyesado Luokun. And then Desmond Trufant, Keanu Neal, Ricardo Allen, and Isaiah Oliver. Trufant, one of the best in the game as well. Here is Cam Newton coming out 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line. And it's a play action to start. Cam Newton rolling out. Cam Newton with space. And Cam Newton's going to slide down to avoid the hit and pick up a first down. And a nice run by Cam Newton. That's exactly why he is the most dangerous quarterback in the league. And it's a counter play. Here's Jordan Scarlett. Just running through defenders. Picking up his 5th carry there. We'll run another read option this time. We're watching Henry Anderson on that left side. He's going to go down to the running back. We get a good block. Here's Cam Newton. He makes a man miss. He stiff arms one man and he ducks out of bounds. Cam Newton is in the zone. Do it again? Sure. Let's try it. Watch that right side. Hand off David Bass. He's our rookie running back. He's going to plow and he's going to fumble. And Trent Taylor luckily right there to scoop up that fumble. So David Bass's first carry in an NFL regular season is a fumble. That is not a good sign for things to come. David Bass wants to get more reps. He cannot fumble the football like that. As he fumbled it, it was stripped up by Keanu Neal. That guy is so dangerous. They're on that read option to the right side once again. Because Cam Newton, it's just such a good play for us. They follow down. Here's Cam Newton bouncing outside. He tries to break a tackle and he loses a yard on the run. No zone for Cam anymore. So tried to take advantage of it as we could, but unfortunately not able to take advantage of it for too long. Cam Newton drops back. He's looking. He's rolling. He's firing. And end zone. No. Sideline catch. 1 yard line for Curtis Samuel. Coming out in the gun And watch that blitz to the left side. He's going to shift the O-line over. Pick up that blitz to the left. And they send a stunt. And he fires it incomplete, intended for Jeremy Sprinkle on that one. Jordan Scarlett looking for his first touchdown on the year. And he's going to plow his way forward into the end zone, untouched. Jordan Scarlett. He is also one of our biggest playmakers, someone to keep an eye on. We'll see if you guys can hear me from here. And if you can, that makes my life a whole lot easier. Because then I can just put my microphone right here, and then I don't have to worry about sitting it on my lap. If you guys can hear me, which I hope you can, and we'll find out in post if I have to move my microphone again. Extra point is good from Graham Gano. And we lead by 7. Sorry, I'm just moving the microphone around a little bit. I'm just trying to find that right position that I can set it at to where you guys can hear me, to where I think I can hear it myself. I'm not quite sure if I can hear myself from here. Hopefully I can. Mike Pilardi going to send this one away. If it sounds faded in post, we'll edit it. Marcus Green to the outside. He's breaking a tackle. Marcus Green with speed. He breaks down the sideline, and the Falcons are going to score again as they break it down. Marcus Green on a kick return touchdown, 96 yards. Marcus Green takes it to the house against a Panthers team that's just looking a little lost and trying to figure out how they've scored twice already. How the Panthers aren't still in the lead it's astonishing, but Marcus Green puts the Falcons back in this game. It's a tie game. It's been 28 points scored already, and it's not even the end of the first quarter. Extra point from Jake Elliott is good as the Panthers and Falcons are now tied 14 apiece. There's 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes left in this first quarter of play. I mean to emphasize first quarter. Elijah Marshall brings it out to the 24-yard line once again. And out come the Panthers looking to make another drive. Looking to score once again and possibly take some more time off the clock instead of scoring as quickly as they do. Breaking a tackle, Jordan Scarlett doing a nice job. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. I'm trying to find a comfortable setup. I think that's going to be as comfortable as it's going to get. Matt Paradis, our starting center, goes out with an injury. Hopefully he's okay. We can't keep having injuries, but this injury bug is going to really cause a lot of problems. Neil Webster is our starting offense, is now our center. I'm going to send DJ Moore deep on the left side. He has the speed, doesn't quite have the release on that corner, but he has the speed. We can send him deep on a catch and run. DJ Moore in stride, incomplete. Not able to hold on through the contact. They look for Jordan Scarlett out of the backfield this time. Dropping back. Cam rolling right. He finds a man. That's a wide open Curtis Samuel, who makes one man miss and brought down by Devondre Campbell. A nice play that time from Cam Newton. Moving the chains. Matt Paradis has a shoulder strain. He will be out for the rest of the game. So Neil Webster now has an opportunity. You're watching that left side here. Going read option, and they have it read. They have no interest whatsoever in letting us run read option a million times. They have that play read all day. Not going to let those read options happen time and time again that kill them. Cam Newton drops back. He's looking. He's going to loose this one outside. This is a DK Metcalf. And he makes the catch. First reception for him today.
Come on now, let's go.
As they're driving now the 33-yard line. Cam Newton in the gun once again with Scarlett in the backfield. He looks, he dumps. Outside, Trent Taylor makes that catch. As he ducks out of bounds. 3 seconds left in the first as the first quarter is going to come to an end. It's a tie game, 14-14. Falcons staying neck and neck with this Panthers team. This is a Panthers team that took 15-1 to the Super Bowl. They went 15-1 all the way there. They lost the only game they ever did that season to the Falcons, and the Falcons are trying to keep it that way. They're trying to make it to where they can't get that undefeated season. And Scarlett is bouncing outside, and he will score. Well, not untouched, but Desmond Trufant, you can't bring him down. You're just not quick enough. Second rushing touchdown for Scarlett today. A beautiful run, good blocking, and Scarlett goes the distance. A nice job by Jordan Scarlett. And there's a reason that we signed Neil Webster as our backup center. He's a rookie, and I want to see what he can do. This is his opportunity. Matt Paratus is great, and it would be nice if he came back if he's back next week. But if he's hurt, and there's really nothing I can do about it. So here we go. No return for him that time, and they come out on offense. Can they take advantage and tie this game back up? Start of the second quarter here for him. Here's Ryan Hewitt in motion. Handoff, Smith, and wrapped up right away. Shaquem Griffin getting in the backfield that time. Nice job by him there. Now Ryan, another handoff, and that's Ito Smith, and he's going to break through one. A flag on the play, and he's brought down that time by number 21. That is going to be holding on the offense now, and it's going to make it a 2nd and 21. In the gun, left is Ito Smith. Ryan, he's going to fire, and he's going to find his man Julio Jones, and there's a flag on the play. And that's an illegal block in the back on the offense, and that's going to move it back to a 2nd and 8.
Still second down.
So no first down progress on that one. Ryan in the gun. Drops back, Marcus Green is back, and that's a sack for number 92, Vernon Butler Jr. with number 1 on the year. Matt Ryan not going anywhere. He felt that pressure and ducked right into it. Elijah Marshall on the field now. Ryan drops back. He's looking, trying to find time. He finds a wide open man, and that's Adam Shaheen. That's his wide open tight end all the way down to the 36-yard line. That was some blown zone coverage. Just couldn't quite get there fast enough to sack him. That pressure's got to get there a whole lot faster. Dropping back. Ryan dumps and wrapped up immediately by the linebacker, Jermaine Carter Jr. Here's Ryan in the gun. They're at the 29-yard line. Matt Ryan drops back. No pressure. It's a quick pass. Dumped off to number 86. 86 brings it down to the 13-yard line. A nice reception there. And that is for Javon Wims. Matt Ryan is in the zone. 3 tight ends to the right side. Ito Smith is the back. Fires over the middle, and that's a wide open Adam Shaheen who crosses the goal line, and they tie it back up. It has been a shootout so far, and the Falcons, with the extra point, will tie this game back up. Up and through for the extra points. 21 each side. And now the Panthers have to respond, needing to take the lead. Here's Elijah Marshall bringing it out from about the 10. Call it the 9-yard line, bringing it out. Marshall gets wrapped up just past the 30, call it the 33.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Cam Newton is coming out. He's having a very good passing day today. He's having a very good ground day today as well. He's able to find the wide open men He's able to just look downfield, keep his eyes open, keep his head up, and he is just playing as well as he can play. They're doing the best that they can, finding Curtis Samuel, finding read option plays, keeping it on the ground. They're doing everything they can in order to stay in this game. Here's Cam Newton, gets a handoff. Right to Jordan Scarlett, and Scarlett picks up a couple. Cam Newton comes out in the gun once again. You know that I'm pretty repetitive with that. Drops back. He's looking, rolling out. He's going to fire, and that's a wide open Jeremy Sprinkle. And Sprinkle getting brought down by Deion Jones. Look for a handoff here to Scarlett in the pistol. Handoff right up the middle. And he tries to do something and unable to on that one. Only picks up a gain of 2. Coming out 2nd and 8. Going to look for a play action play. Cam Newton under center. Play action. And that's a sack from Vic Beasley Jr. Brings him down for a 3rd and 17 now. Vic Beasley is a very fast and very dangerous edge rusher. We're going to look for Curtis Samuel on the deep pass on this one. We are sending it deep. It's knocked away and complete. There's a flag on the play, though. It's going to be holding on the offense. They could push us back, or they could put it to a 4th and 17. And they will make it a 4th and long, and we are going to have to punt on this one. Mike Pilardi's first punt of the year comes in the first game. It's a high arcing punt. Green with a good return. He's going to bring it out past the 20 to the 23, 3 yards north of where he would have been. Now we've got to see this team come out and make some plays. Derek Logan is the strong safety on this one, covering the far right side of the field. Ryan in the gun. He's going to drop back. He's looking. He dumps. Wide open is his favorite wide receiver, Julio Jones.
Come on, baby. Let's go. 59, ready.
Ryan in the gun. Empty set this time. Drops back. Kuechly there to wrap him up after the catch. Mohamed Sanu on that reception. And they've got Mohamed Sanu in at quarterback. They run the wide receiver option. That's Sanu, who's brought down by Derek Logan. Just broke away from tackles and picks up a first down, a gain of 9. Nice job, Sanu, as they run the trick plays here to get them started. Matt Ryan shifts Hewitt and Jones to the left. Hand off to Smith, and wrapped up that time by Reuben Foster. Reuben Foster, the newest addition at middle linebacker. Hopefully we have him for a long time. Ryan in the gun, 2nd and 11. Sanu slot left. Drops back. Fires this one outside to Julio Jones once again. Julio breaking away from tackles and getting brought down by Foster. His 3rd reception. We have Dante Jackson matching up against Julio Jones. That's just the matchup we need. Play action. Over the middle. A big hit from Trey Boston. Forces a fumble. Picked up by Shaquem Griffin. And he's going to bring it back to the 27-yard line. Trey Boston coming in and laying the lumber. Putting Julio on his back. Watch this one more time as he throws that in route. And Trey Boston right there to lay it loose. Shaquem Griffin scoops it up, tries to bring it back as far as he can. And the Panthers take over. It's still a tie game, 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Handoff, good blocks from Sam Tatum. Picks up a gain of 4. Cam Newton coming out under center, 3 tight ends to the right side. He drops back, he looks. Floats this one right over the middle. That's right to Jeremy Sprinkle. And Sprinkle with a nice catch and run. And a beautiful pass right over the head of the linebacker. Cam Newton has got excellent touch on his passes. Here we go. We're going to look for read option on this one. Let's keep it for Cam, and Cam's going to get wrapped up right away. And that corner, Trufant, so smart. Doesn't fall for it and can't get blocked for long enough. I'm going to try and get Curtis Samuel to the outside if that cornerback drops off. And maybe if we get an opportunity to run that same play we were just about to run. But I guess not. I'm going to give us different options here. So here we go. Cam Newton in the gun once again. He drops back. He feels the pressure. He's going to roll out. Cam Newton wrapped up out of bounds and a gain of 6. Brings us to a 3rd and 8. DJ Moore with a good advantage on that left side. On the right side, Keanu Neal doesn't drop back, which he does. Floating this one to Scarlett. He's dangerous. And he picks up the catch and run down to the 20. A nice pass and nice coordination from running back to quarterback. I'm going to have DK Metcalf go for a fade here. He just has the intangibles. Tries to catch it. Incomplete. Good coverage by number 26. Newton coming out 2nd and 10. Drops back. Incomplete as the running back didn't quite know where he was going on that screen. Now Curtis Samuel is going to be going for that corner route. Going to have him hit to the corner. Samuel. Fires, incomplete. Keanu Neal on the coverage and Isaiah Oliver in there as well. Brings up a 4th and 10. 37-yard field goal attempt for Graham Gano. And it's up. Almost blocked. Got to be a little bit more accurate on those kicks. Graham Gano is 35th to make over 50 yards, which doesn't make sense. But 24-21, Panthers lead. Falcons have an opportunity to retaliate. 3 timeouts and 1 minute and 6 seconds left. So we'll see what happens.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
So here we go. Panthers are going to come out looking to make something happen.
Watch the safety creep.
Fires this one. This one's to Calvin Ridley. He makes the reception.
Let's go, baby.
First time out, they have 61 seconds. First and 10. Ryan in the gun. Drops back, lets it loose, dumps off over the middle, and that's to Ito Smith.
All day, baby. Let's go. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Watch Julio deep, and Reuben Foster was right there. And they move it all the way down to the 13. Big play made there as just got beat on that. Reuben Foster was there. He should have turned around and picked it. Incomplete. Byron Murphy there to knock it away. 2nd and 10. And a wide open Ito Smith as they score another touchdown. And the Falcons take the lead. 21 seconds left in the first half. And his extra point is up and good. And with 21 seconds, and a very dangerous offense, we'll see if Cam Newton and the Panthers decide to do something. Maybe not, because they get the ball to start the first half, or the second half. Here's Trent Taylor. Brings it out to the 32, 18 seconds left, 3 timeouts. They move the ball downfield and call timeouts right away. They could move down for field goal range. Let's try Jordan Scarlett out of a screen pass here.
Big stop, G. Big stop.
Immediately wrapped up by Devondre Campbell. Sorry if that's loud. I'm trying not to be. It's just my throat is just not wanting to clear.
Gun.
Here we go. Play action rollout. Looking. Incomplete. Intended for Curtis Samuel that time. We're going to hope that Jordan Scarlett can break loose on this. Unable to, brought down by Henry Anderson. That's going to end the first half as the Falcons are in the lead. 28-24. Panthers down against their division rival, and they're really hoping that they can come back. Here's a look at some of the games around the league that are going to be coming up. So the Panthers-Falcons are the game of the week. Buccaneers are going to be playing the Eagles. Got to watch out for that one and hope the Bucs lose that one. And then the Saints playing the Jets. Hope the Jets can take away with a win. Just because we want our division to be as easy as possible, I guess. Patriots playing the Titans. I'm a Patriots fan. That's why I point that out, usually. But other than that, the Falcons have been on all cylinders just like the Panthers. Panthers have been trying to stay ahead and stay on top, but unfortunately the loss of some of the injuries we've had, it's made it hard. With some of the trades we've made, got some rookies coming in, playing like rookies. So hopefully they can play at a higher level. Hopefully we can see some better reactions out of them. But big plays made all around. Panthers to return to start the second half of play. Here is Elijah Marshall. He's bringing it out. Breaking a few tackles, bringing it down to the 31-yard line.
Keep playing hard. Set, ready? Hey, check. Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey. 4 down.
He motions DJ Moore over. And it's a jet sweep for DJ Moore. Makes one man miss. Makes another two-man miss. And DJ Moore down the sideline. And a nice run of 23. DJ Moore putting some defenders on skates. Showing us how versatile he can be. Sprinkled a step down on this block. Solid block is Scarlett. And they're trying to rip it out, Deion Jones. A nice job by our running back. Cam Newton comes out, empty set. Webster snaps. Drops back. He rolls out. Cam Newton runs through a defender, brought down after a first down pickup. Cam Newton throwing it just about as good as he can run it. It's Cam. Dump off, that's Ridley. Calvin Ridley's brother, Riley Ridley. Holyfield is the back, or no, Scarlett in the backfield now. Gets a handoff. Tries to plow his way forward. Deion Jones brings him down on that one. Cam Newton in the gun with David Bass to his right. Dropping back. He throws it almost right to Deion Jones. Bounced off his hands. He didn't expect the pass. Cam Newton, very dangerous there. They're going to take the 3. As they need all the points they can get now, as they are realized the Falcons are not just going to let them win the game. So now we've got to stop them on offense and force a punt. 27-28 is the score. Panthers are down by 1. Matt Ryan still in the zone until he gets sacked. And off to Smith, then wrapped up right away by Vernon Butler Jr.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I said it. 280. 59. Mike 59.
Ryan in the gun. Draw play. Play action. Flag on the play and a dump off outside, and that's going to be incomplete for Julio, or holding on the offense.
Still second down.
2nd and 23.
Let's go one more. 39.
And play action. With time. Throws it. Caught and first down. Julio Jones. They just love to go for that deep ball as Julio enters the zone now. They just cannot seem to get in the backfield.
It's our field.
Wrapped up immediately that time is Sanu as they try to run the trick play once again.
It's easy work and it's coming again. 59, ready. 280.
They are just getting absolutely no luck on this one. The dump off. And that's to Shaheen. Matt Ryan is putting on a clinic in the passing game. Like, they get a penalty and they just immediately are able to make up for it. Handoff. Breaks one. Brought down that time by Griffin. Brought down Ito Smith out of the backfield. They are just killing us on all aspects of the game. Trying to find an answer on defense for them. Fumble. Scooped up by Dante Jackson. And that's the turnover we need. And we will take the ball. Thank you.
That's our ball. You see it? Look at it. 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
He's coming. Double up. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Taylor trying to run it outside and picks up a gain of 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
DJ Moore in a one-on-one matchup to that left side. Watch that.
59. 59.
So that safety goes. He goes the wrong way. Going to DJ Moore in stride, and no call on that one. 3rd and 8 now. Needing 8 yards. Cam Newton, can he do it? Riley Ridley is going to be the inside cut receiver. Rolling, firing, caught by Riley Ridley. And a first down is all they needed. They're going to be able to run the read option in the second half. Hand off Scarlett. Fumble, and it's scooped up by Keanu Neal. This guy just is a fumble machine. And the Falcons get the ball back. Matt Ryan, Julio Jones both in the zone. Ryan drops back. Feels some pressure. And it's dumped off. Ito Smith able to hold on to it. Kuechly trying to lay some hits. Going deep, and that's Calvin Ridley making the catch, moving the ball all the way down to the 11.
Here we go.
Should have been a safety there.
59. All day, just like that. Just like that. 36.
Ryan. Handoff. Smith brought down by Griffin. As they approach the end zone, they're coming real close. We got to get a goal line stand on this one. A toss. Wrapped up Marcus Green. Or no, Quadri Allison, sorry. Allison brought down by Byron Murphy, 3rd and 6.
Ready, we're ready. 25.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Drop deep, drop deep.
Shaheen dropped down. Brought down. 7-yard line. They're going to go for the field goal. And that'll extend their lead to 6. And the field goal is good. And Jake Elliott puts them up by a score. Panthers almost had it, but a fumble caused them to get the ball back. Elijah Marshall brings it back. Trying to break some tackles, brings it out to the 30.
Come on, fellas.
Here is Scarlett.
Check, check. Game situation.
And no block on the linebacker. Couldn't quite break off. Quentin Nelson was the intended blocker. And no luck on that block. Looking to try and run it to the left side and avoid Keanu Neal's side of the field. Breaking a couple and just not able to go anywhere. They're really stuffing us at all aspects of the game. We need something to break loose. And that's intercepted by Devondre Campbell. And the Falcons have taken control of the game. Falcons are in no way wanting to let this season slip away for them. They are not going to let the Panthers own the division for a 3rd year in a row. It's a handoff to Ito Smith. And he's brought down. He's got 86 yards off of 10 carries. 8.6 yards per carry. 2nd and 9. And we'll play action. And that's intercepted by Luke Kuechly. So back-to-back interceptions by both teams. And Luke Kuechly's in the zone. So Newton throws a pick, and Kuechly comes right back and says, hold on, I got you. I'm going to send Curtis Samuel deep and see what the safety does. Safety drops down. And Curtis Samuel makes a catch. He goes up right over top of Desmond Trufant for a 55-yard reception. And the Panthers might just be back in this. 8-yard line for the Panthers. And here is Cade Stout in motion. A handoff to Scarlett, and Scarlett wrapped up right away by Henry Anderson. Anderson is absolutely stuffing him. Giving up no space to really do anything. It's a toss. Scarlett jukes one man. Tries to break away and loses another 2. The goal line defense has been phenomenal by this Falcons team. We'll see if the tight end can break through and get over top. Can't quite get over top. Cam tries to plow his way forward. He's down to the 2-yard line. Do they go for it? It's the 4th quarter. Yes, they do. They need a score. They need one now. Let's see what happens. Walking back. Firing and incomplete. They turn it over on downs. And the linebacker comes in to save the day. Falcons look to run the ball now. Wrapped up right at the 1. Going nowhere. 2nd and 11. And is it a safety? It's a safety! And the Panthers get the ball back. Shaquem Griffin gets there for a tackle for a loss. Only down by 3. And they let it bounce out of bounds, and that's a flag.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that means that the Panthers are going to start an even better field position. They start at the 30.
Automatic first down.
Panthers come out. Newton in the gun. Incomplete pass intended for DK Metcalf. Don't know where that pass was going or how he missed that. Drops back. Dumps this one to Trent Taylor. And Trent Taylor's wrapped up by Devondre Campbell. That makes it a 3rd and 3 now. Cam Newton going to look for Jordan Scarlett out of the backfield or Jeremy Sprinkle streaking downfield. Or Cam Newton's going to keep it himself because Cam Newton has some speed and he's going to get brought down at the 45-yard line. Cam Newton and the Panthers move to another first down. Coming out, Cam Newton. And throws it incomplete, intended for Riley Ridley. Should have waited a little bit longer. Tried to slip it into some coverage. 2nd and 10 there. And they're going to flip this play. They're going to try and get Scarlett on that right side so that they can avoid Campbell. And avoiding Campbell doesn't do anything. And Jordan Scarlett goes down with a back injury. And that is not a good sign. Jordan Scarlett is one of the best players on this team, which means that Cam Newton, David Bass, and Elijah Holyfield are going to have to carry this team in case he's out for a long stretch of time. Cam Newton keeps it lots of open space. Jukes out one man and brings it down to the 8-yard line. Cam Newton now in the zone. Here's Cam. Stiff arms and picks up a gain of 4. Cam Newton trying to carry this team. He has a bruised sternum and he will not be back to the game. When it's crunch time, we're losing players that we can't be losing. We got a beautiful block and Elijah Holyfield in the end zone for a touchdown. And the Panthers retake the lead. What a play. And they're going to go up by 5. .6:39 left. And the Falcons have an opportunity. And they can take full advantage of it. And I know that they will do their best to. Marcus Green to bring it back. He's brought down right away by number 83, Riley Ridley.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
24-yard line is where they start.
59.
Matt Ryan is in the gun. He's going to drop back. 5-step drop. Dumps it outside, incomplete. Intended for the running back, Ito Smith. Ryan in the gun. He drops back. Feeling pressure. Dumps off. This is to Ito Smith. Ito Smith picking up big yardage and a face mask penalty.
Personal foul. Face mask.
Will be on Trey Boston. And the Falcons move down to the 45-yard line.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there.
In action. He's going deep. And that's knocked away by Dante Jackson. And a beautiful play by the best corner in the game.
Check. Watch 54. Watch the screen.
Ryan fires over the middle, and that's caught by Shaheen. Shaheen brought down at the 25.
Good ones, boy. Let's go. Let's go.
Down. Ready. Ready. Check the out. Check the out. Check the out. Ready. Got it.
Ryan dumps off, knocked away. Nice job, Byron Murphy Jr.
Ready. Back 25. Right there. 56. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Ready. Got it.
An incomplete overthrown of Ito Smith felt the pressure.
Ready. Ready. Tight end right. Tight end right. Four down. Check. Four down.
Ryan back, dumps, and caught by number 86. It's Javon Wims.
I know you feel that.
Brings up a 4th and 6, and they're gonna go for it.
Ready. Blue 80. Blue 80. 59. No gain on this defense. All right, 25.
And he dumps this one, and it's forced fumble. But it's a safety, or is it? It's not. It's a touchback. That's what I thought. Holyfield with a good carry. Down to the 4. The Panthers 36. Falcons 31. 5 minutes left, and the Panthers are just going to try and keep this lead.
20.
David Bass, good carry.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
We need to protect the ball now.
That's it. That's it. Ready.
Here is Cam Newton going to try and run a read option once again. Cam Newton running over defenders.
Yeah, baby.
That's it. Ready.
59 mark. 59 mark. Check. 59.
Ready.
Flag on the play, though. Could be an illegal block in the back.
Block in the back. Offense.
That's going to move us back. That's going to make it a 2nd and 16.
That's it. Ready.
3 minutes, 50 seconds left. He's going to pick up a nice run, and Cam Newton putting on almost 200 yards on the ground.
Ready.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Sam Tatum, fullback in motion. And off to Holyfield. Holyfield up the middle, and he picks up a first down.
There we go.
Check. Ready. Get ready.
59. Here we go.
They're not going to let us pass, so Cam Newton is going to roll out and pick up another first down. I know ducking out of bounds is the opposite of what we're trying to do here, but if we move up and we're able to get a field goal out of this at least, that puts us in an 8-point lead, which means that they will really need to haul it to get back into it. And they'll have to hope that they can score the 2-point conversion. Throws it, DJ Moore, incomplete. Trying to avoid throwing it so they can avoid throwing interceptions.
That's it. Ready. Ready.
Mike 59. Here we go. Deep. All day. Defense. All day. All day.
Forced out of bounds again, another first down.
That's it.
59 mark. Check. 59.
Ready.
And Ridley trips into the end zone after the big hit from Neal. First receiving touchdown, and Cam Newton's able to redeem himself. And it's 43-31. Falcons, 2 minutes, 33 seconds. I don't foresee them doing anything with it. They send this one away. Marcus Green trying to break through tackles and brings it out at the 26.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Check 59. Mike is 59.
In the gun.
59. So we got man.
Drops back. Dumps this one outside, and that's caught by Shaheen. Dumps it for a screen. And this one goes for a big gain there for Ito Smith on the screen.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
And some unnecessary roughness on Trey Boston, who's been a little physical today.
Single, 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 single.
And this was some loose outside. Byron Murphy right there to wrap him up. And that brings down Ito Smith. And that's another sack for Vernon Butler Jr. racking up 2 today. Fires incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 18. And he loses this one. Intercepted for a second time by Dante Jackson. And Jackson brings it back to the 26.
Pass interference. Defense.
That's against Levi Wallace, so the interception will not stand, and that moves them to the 1 yard line. Or no, the interception does stand.
Right to the 3. Let's go. Let's go.
I guess. And Holyfield trips forward for a gain of 3.
That's it, baby.
Ready? Let's get it.
Check 45 to Mike. Watch the play.
Holyfield wrapped up at the 1. Devondre Campbell goes down with an injury.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one. I'm set. Ready?
Mike's 50. Mike's 54.
A gain of about 10.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Ready?
Come on, now. Come on, now.
Holyfield stumbles forward down to the 14. And with 30 seconds left,
Let's get it.
Panthers 43, Falcons 31. This was a game that got out of hand almost right away. Touchdowns after touchdowns, high scoring, lots of points, big plays. Fortunately, just the Falcons were not able to come out on top for this one. They did everything they could, and sometimes it's just not enough. Here's a look at the post-game stats for the Panthers. Cam Newton had a 70.6 QB rating, 14 for 29, 217, 48% completion percentage, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Running Scarlett, 96 yards, 19 carries, 2 touchdowns, averaged 5 a carry, but he got hurt. Cam Newton had 16 attempts, 213 yards, averaged 13.3 yards per carry, had a fumble as well. Holyfield, 9 carries, 49 yards, and a touchdown. Bass had 4 carries for 19 yards. Not bad. Receiving Scarlett had 3 receptions, 15 yards. Samuel, 3 for 93. Ridley, 3 for 36. And a touchdown. Only touchdown that was scored today. No sacks were allowed by the offense, by the offensive line. Or no, there were. Vic Beasley got there for a sack, I believe, and that's it. Or Henry Anderson, I can't remember. Trey Boston had 5 solo tackles, 4 assisted. 6 total assisted, was the leader. 4 assisted tackles by Reuben Foster. Total tackles, 9 by Trey Boston. Reuben Foster had 8. Tackles for loss, Reuben Foster had 3, with Murphy had 3. Sacks, Vernon Butler had 2. Interceptions, Kuechly and Dante Jackson had 1 each. Pass deflections, 2 from Byron Murphy. Forced fumbles, there were 3. Derek Logan forced 1 as well. 3 fumble recoveries as well. And defensive touchdowns. Oh, we had a safety. Shaquem Griffin had a safety, and Dante Jackson had a defensive touchdown. Kicking, punting, kick return. Marshall returned 122 yards, 5 yards on punt return for Elijah Marshall as well. So a big day. We got the first win against a division rival. They threw everything they had at us. And I'm pretty sure we locked them up. I'm pretty sure that we should have. That was a great way that we won it. Christian Wilkins gets to upgrade. We're going to boost his speed rusher. That'll boost his speed rusher up to 70. Boost his speed as well. What's his speed now? Gives him 73 speed. And then keep boosting Levi Wallace. Makes his zone coverage a 75. Gives him +3 zone. And he's getting better. Levi Wallace. So we can win. So let's go in advance, see if we had any players of the week. Probably Cam Newton. Weekly awards. Cam Newton and Dante Jackson all had, or both had player of the week. Antonio Brown still receiving for the Raiders. He had 200 receiving yards, 7 receptions, and 3 touchdowns. He put on a clinic. Other than that, doctors have cleared Ian Thomas. We're going to go ahead and start Jeremy Sprinkle for now. Other than that, we'll negotiate contracts, X Factors, and all that next week, or on the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys next time.